Hey everyone, welcome back. In Swallowed Star episode 234, we are going to see Huge Axe Creator unleash his legendary 15th axe, powerful enough to leave even the Divine Eye Clan's true masters with no choice but to bow their heads. At the same time, Luo Feng finally returns after 300 years of cultivation with an entirely new level of strength, and his journey to the mysterious black-striped stone pillars is only beginning. But just how much has Luo Feng changed during these 300 years? And remember, this is based on the novel, so the official Donghua adaptation may be a little different. Also, please help us reach 300 likes on this video, it would mean a lot. Alright, without wasting any more time, let's begin. Facing the third true master and sixth true master of the Divine Eye Clan as they fled in utter panic, Huge Axe Creator finally struck in fury. Without the slightest hesitation, he unleashed his legendary 15th axe. In an instant, the supreme true treasure godly axe tore through the void itself, wrapped in an endless tide of dark power. The shadow of the axe fused with the might of the universe's origin, ignoring the obstruction of countless stars and paying no heed to the confinement of space. Its speed climbed to an unbelievable degree, accelerating from thousands to tens of thousands of times the speed of light. Even when the third true master revealed his ultimate trump card, a domain-type supreme true treasure, it was utterly incapable of restraining the attack. Everyone understood what this meant. Huge Axe Creator's strike possessed enough power to split apart the combined offensive of an eternal true god wielding three supreme true treasures simultaneously. Before such overwhelming might, an ordinary domain true treasure was nothing more than a decoration. It could not delay the attack even for a single moment, nor could it provide even the slightest protection. At that moment, the two great true masters of the Divine Eye Clan were pushed into complete despair. Panic overtook them as they immediately retreated into a pinnacle palace-type true treasure in a desperate attempt to preserve their lives. However, Huge Axe Creator caught up to them almost instantly. As the crisis reached its peak, both experts understood the grim reality before them. Hiding inside the palace would only lead to one outcome, being forcibly sealed and suppressed by Huge Axe Creator. Realizing this, they made a decisive choice and split up to escape, borrowing power across boundaries and relying on their countless years of accumulated foundations in hopes of buying themselves enough time to survive. Among them, the third true master still retained a shred of confidence. After all, he possessed two supreme true treasures and ranked second among the 7 true masters of the Divine Eye Clan. He believed that no matter how powerful Huge Axe Creator was, he would never be killed if he resisted with everything he had. Forcefully suppressing the anger and humiliation in his heart, he gathered his courage and prepared to face his opponent head-on. Yet as he stood before Huge Axe Creator, he was finally forced to acknowledge a terrifying truth. The Huge Axe Creator standing before him was no longer the low-profile Universe Supreme Master recognized throughout Universe Ocean. His strength had already approached that of Teacher Origin himself, the legendary existence who once roamed the heavens unopposed, a being whom no expert dared to provoke. Faced with such hopeless circumstances, the proud third true master could only lower his head. In the end, this mighty figure of the Divine Eye Clan chose to yield. With great reluctance, he handed over 3 pinnacle superior true treasures in an effort to settle the clan's grievance. These treasures covered 3 exceptionally rare categories: a domain-type treasure, a palace-type treasure, and a soul illusion treasure. The conclusion of this confrontation immediately shocked every powerful observer watching from afar. Whether it was brilliant gold devil god or sitting mountain guest silently hidden within the darkness, all of them understood the significance of what had just occurred. From this day onward, Universe Ocean had gained another top-tier expert. More importantly, the balance of power had shifted. The human race's right to speak throughout Universe Ocean had been completely rewritten. However, beneath this seemingly overwhelming victory lay layers of calculation, restraint, and compromise. The battle was far more complicated than it appeared on the surface. Afterward, Sitting Mountain Guest personally guided Luo Feng and revealed secrets concerning the level of Universe Supreme Masters. In doing so, he also answered many of the doubts that had lingered in Luo Feng's mind. Why was Huge Axe Creator capable of completely suppressing the third true master, yet unable to kill him? Why, despite holding an absolute advantage, did he stop after demanding only 3 pinnacle true treasures instead of declaring war against the Divine Eye Clan? The answers, as Sitting Mountain Guest explained, were hidden within the structure of the clans themselves and the fundamental laws governing the universe. The third true master possessed 2 supreme true treasures. His foundation was unimaginably profound, and his life-preserving methods were nearly endless. While Huge Axe Creator could dominate him in every aspect, truly killing him was an entirely different matter. The sixth True Master, on the other hand, possessed only a sole attack type Supreme True Treasure. Compared to the third True Master, his foundation was significantly weaker. Had he been forced to face Huge Axe Creator alone, there was an extremely high possibility that he would have died on the spot. Yet the deeper reason behind Huge Axe Creator's decision was far more alarming. The Divine Eye clan itself possessed a terrifying foundation. As one of the strongest factions originating from the first reincarnation era, the combined strength of their 7 True Masters was sufficient to challenge even the greatest powers in existence. More importantly, the Divine Eye clan was approaching its inevitable doomsday. Every expert within the clan had already abandoned thoughts of survival and was prepared to risk everything. If Huge Axe Creator truly slaughtered the clan's leaders, it would trigger an all-out war between humanity and the Divine Eye clan. When that happened, relying solely on Huge Axe Creator and Primal Chaos City Leader, the only 2 Universe Supreme Masters of the human race, would never be enough to protect every member of their people. The younger generation of humanity would be forced to remain hidden within the Primal Universe, never daring to venture into Universe Ocean to temper themselves. Over time, humanity's development would stagnate, creating an irreplaceable gap in talent that could haunt the race for countless years. That was why Huge Axe Creator's actions carried such profound foresight. By collecting the true treasures and stopping at the right moment, he appeared to be making a concession. In reality, he had achieved the optimal outcome. He severely intimidated the Divine Eye clan, while washing away the humiliation humanity had suffered. At the same time, he secured an enormous amount of resources to strengthen the race's foundation and successfully avoided a catastrophic extermination-level war. It was a decision worthy of a true leader. Sitting Mountain Guest then revealed another secret to Luo Feng: the fundamental suppression rules governing both the Primal Universe and Universe Ocean. These rules were, in fact, the true source behind the vast differences in strength among top-tier experts. They also allowed Luo Feng to finally understand the gap separating himself from the strongest beings in existence. The Primal Universe, as the origin core of all living life, possessed a supreme will that stood above everything within Universe Ocean. It imposed extreme suppression upon Universe Supreme Masters. Whenever a Universe Supreme Master fought a Universe Master within the Primal Universe, they would lose their privilege of absolute authority. Their godly power would be forcibly suppressed to the level of a perfect Gene Universe Master, placing a hard limit on the amount of explosive power they could unleash. Worse still, if they killed a Universe Master, they would suffer severe punishment from the origin itself and sustain heavy damage to their godly bodies. Every action became restricted, leaving them unable to fight freely. Universe Ocean, however, was entirely different. There, the suppression rules were dramatically weakened. Only 2 limitations remained. Universe Supreme Masters could no longer ensure their commands would be absolutely enforced, and the intensity of their godly power remained capped. Beyond that, there were no restrictions on the explosive power of true treasures, secret techniques, or godly bodies. More importantly, killing a Universe Master no longer brought punishment from the universe's origin. This was why virtually every Universe Supreme Master preferred venturing throughout Universe Ocean instead of remaining within the Primal Universe. These revelations completely changed Luo Feng's understanding of power. He finally realized that true top-tier combat strength was never merely a matter of cultivation realms. It was the culmination of one's mastery over universal laws, true treasure secret engravings, and the origins of secret techniques. Suddenly, the months he had spent tempering himself within the deep abyss took on entirely new meaning. They had become the turning point that would redefine his future. As Sitting Mountain Guest controlled the Cyan Stone Peak and used the reverse currents to gradually escape the deep abyss's terrifying gravitational pull, he spent 2 short days helping Luo Feng completely repair the damaged Crazy Demon Extermination godly armor. During the restoration process, Sitting Mountain Guest continued offering careful guidance, opening an entirely new path of cultivation before Luo Feng's eyes, the path of studying secret engraving diagrams. This cultivation system transcended traditional law comprehension and even the beast god path itself. It would ultimately become the foundation upon which Luo Feng would challenge stronger opponents and freely roam throughout Universe Ocean in the future. For a very long time, Luo Feng had mistakenly believed that differences in cultivation level represented an insurmountable wall. In his mind, Universe Masters could never reach the heights of Universe Supreme Masters. Sitting Mountain Guest immediately shattered this misconception. He explained that the differences in strength between experts were never created out of thin air. They were forged through the continuous refinement of secret techniques and one's ability to derive power from the secret engravings hidden within true treasures. While Universe Masters struggled to create top-tier secret techniques on their own, they could still activate the innate engravings contained within Supreme True Treasures and temporarily wield power approaching the level of a Universe Supreme Master. At the same time, Sitting Mountain Guest revealed the universally accepted system used throughout Universe Ocean to determine combat strength. For the first time, Luo Feng could accurately assess his own position. The first through fourth levels represented ordinary Universe Masters. The fifth level belonged to top-tier Universe Masters, a category that included Primal Chaos City Leader and 5 Chaos Master. Once a Universe Master obtained a Supreme True Treasure, however, they could directly ascend to the 6th level and challenge Universe Supreme Masters who lacked such treasures. Yet even within this system, Huge Axe Creator remained an anomaly that defied common sense. Despite once lacking a Supreme True Treasure of his own, his combat strength still completely overwhelmed 6th level Universe Masters, placing him infinitely close to Teacher Origin's legendary realm. What benefited Luo Feng the most, however, was discovering the true origin of 5 Chaos Masters' famous ultimate skill, the 5 Beasts' Great Extermination. This legendary technique, which had astonished Universe Ocean for countless years, turned out to be nothing more than a modified version of the 3rd level secret engravings hidden within the Crazy Demon Extermination godly armor. The realization struck Luo Feng deeply. The ultimate techniques countless experts spent their entire lives cultivating and proudly displaying were, in many cases, merely derivative applications of true treasure secret engravings. Experiencing a profound moment of enlightenment, Luo Feng finally cast aside the shackles of traditional cultivation. He fully devoted himself to comprehending the secret engravings contained within his 3 greatest treasures, the Star Tower, Shi Wu Wings, and the Crazy Demon Extermination godly armor. Combining these with the 6 secret engraving diagrams left behind by Sitting Mountain Guest, he began verifying them against one another, rapidly progressing along a path unlike anything he had imagined before. Over the next 300 years, Luo Feng quietly began his counterattack against fate. After losing the enhancement provided by Shi Wu Wings, he did not fall into despair, nor did he allow himself to become dependent on the power of true treasures. Instead, he used this setback as an opportunity to temper himself. He completely abandoned his previous reliance on external power and devoted himself wholeheartedly to deepening his understanding of the path of secret engraving diagrams. Through relentless effort, he forcibly elevated his own attainments to the level of a genuine Universe Master. During this period, he even created his own strongest Universe Master attack secret technique, Cracking Gold, while simultaneously mastering the 3rd level secret engravings hidden within the Crazy Demon Extermination godly armor and comprehending its ultimate killing move, Extermination God. Relying solely on his attainments in secret techniques, Luo Feng, despite not yet breaking through to the Universe Master realm, firmly entered the ranks of top-tier 4th level Universe Masters. His close combat abilities and explosive strength had already surpassed nearly every genius of his generation. In order to continue tempering himself in peace while avoiding the countless enemies waiting in the shadows, Luo Feng adopted a new identity. Taking the alias Cracking Gold Master, he concealed his true name and quietly ventured throughout the inner regions of Universe Boat. During these 300 years, he experienced countless life and death battles within dangerous lands, competing with powerful experts for rare true treasures. Step by step, he maintained a low profile while steadily increasing his strength, allowing himself to mature through endless slaughter and survival. Everything changed when the battle for a supreme treasure erupted within the Wave of Stars Ocean. This was an exceptionally brutal conflict, one that claimed the lives of numerous veteran Universe Masters. For the first time in centuries, Luo Feng stopped holding back. He unleashed his full strength before the eyes of countless experts and, with an overwhelmingly dominant display, seized the top-tier domain-type true treasure known as the Snowfire Sector. His astonishing combat power left everyone present speechless. And it was during this very battle that Xuezong Master, an expert from the 2nd Reincarnation era, finally uncovered the truth. The famous Cracking Gold Master, whose reputation had spread throughout Universe Ocean, was none other than Silverwings Horde leader Luo Feng, the same Luo Feng who had once single-handedly resisted 3 veteran Universe Masters and severely injured 5 Chaos Master. The moment his identity was exposed, the entirety of Universe Ocean was thrown into turmoil. Countless experts found it impossible to believe. The rising genius who had once relied heavily on his wing-type true treasure had not faded away after losing his greatest source of power. Instead, he had shattered his own limitations through cultivation and returned stronger than ever. His combat strength had risen to an entirely new level. Far away within the Divine Eye clan, 5 Chaos Master and an Young Master were immediately informed of the news. Their killing intent surged to the heavens. 5 Chaos Master had accumulated power and prestige across 3 reincarnation eras, yet both his original body and his clones had been destroyed at Luo Feng's hands. His true treasures had suffered damage, and the losses to his foundation were immeasurable. In his heart, Luo Feng had long since become a mortal enemy who could never be forgiven. As for an Young Master, he too carried an old grudge against Luo Feng. Without hesitation, the two decided to head toward Universe Boat together. They intended to hunt Luo Feng down and erase the shame they had suffered in the past. Unfortunately for them, the current Luo Feng was no longer the same person they remembered. More than 300 years of tempering through life and death had completed his transformation. Although the intensity of his godly power remained at merely the 100 times gene level, still inferior to many top-tier universe masters, his mastery over secret engravings, his self-created top-tier secret techniques, and the combined enhancement of his true treasures had elevated his overall combat power to an astonishing degree. His comprehensive strength had already reached the level of a 5th-tier universe master, placing him on equal footing with Primal Chaos City leader himself. Even Primal Chaos City leader and huge axe creator were left shocked after personally sparring with Luo Feng. His growth was so extraordinary that the two supreme experts specifically visited Teacher Origin, who remained under suppression, to discuss redefining the standards by which the human race evaluated its future geniuses. In the eyes of Teacher Origin and huge axe creator, Luo Feng's potential had already surpassed that of Peng Gong Master and Darkness Master. Among the younger generation of humanity, only Primal Chaos City leader stood above him. He had become the race's most promising candidate to eventually ascend as the next Universe Supreme Master. Primal Chaos City leader went so far as to state openly that once Luo Feng broke through to the Universe Master realm and compensated for his weakness in godly power, he would, after a short period of tempering, immediately enter the upper echelons of the human race. More importantly, he would have the opportunity to walk his own path of transcendence, continuing the legendary lineage established by Teacher Origin, Primal Chaos City leader, and now Luo Feng himself, a succession of 3 generations of Supreme Masters. Yet despite gaining fame and strength, Luo Feng did not choose the path of arrogance or domination. Instead, he made a decision that demonstrated remarkable foresight. He set his sights on the core region of Universe Boat's inner area, the mysterious space of the black-striped stone pillars. Compared to simply increasing his combat power, Luo Feng understood that the transformation of one's willpower was the true foundation required to transcend reincarnation and reach higher realms. Throughout Universe Ocean, the black-striped stone pillars were recognized as one of the greatest holy lands for tempering one's Tao heart and strengthening one's will. After another 620 years spent crossing countless dangerous regions throughout Universe Boat, Luo Feng finally arrived at this mysterious sanctuary. The space of the black-striped stone pillars contained 16 ancient stone pillars, each stretching 1,000 light-years into the heavens. These colossal pillars were engraved with reincarnation-level secret patterns so profound that even Universe Supreme Masters were incapable of fully comprehending them. Their mysteries far surpassed those contained within Supreme True Treasures. The rules governing this place were equally extraordinary. Not only was it considered the safest cultivation holy land within the inner region of Universe Boat, but it also possessed an incomparably terrifying time acceleration effect. The closer one moved toward the stone pillars, the faster time flowed. At its peak, the acceleration exceeded 130,000 times the normal rate. This allowed cultivators to spend only a brief period in the outside world, while accomplishing tens of thousands of years of cultivation within the space itself. At the same time, the pillars continuously emitted endless waves of willpower pressure, naturally tempering the minds and Tao hearts of all who entered. Shortly after arriving, Luo Feng encountered Swallow Hawk Master, a top-tier expert of the Hong Alliance. As a member of humanity's camp, Swallow Hawk Master had already heard countless stories regarding Luo Feng's heaven-defying achievements and was filled with admiration. He kindly explained the layout of the black-striped stone pillar space and warned Luo Feng about its numerous dangers and taboos, allowing him to avoid countless hidden threats. Although the space appeared peaceful on the surface, it was, in reality, occupied by 3 terrifying overlords at the Universe Supreme Master level. Each possessed vastly different personalities, yet all shared one common trait: absolutely no one dared provoke them. The first was Bei Qi Star Master from the first reincarnation era. Gentle and kind-hearted by nature, he spent his days comprehending the secret engravings upon the stone pillars. His cultivation was profound, and his demeanor remained humble despite his immense power. He frequently shared his own insights publicly, benefiting countless universe masters residing within the space. Even the notoriously overbearing rampaging devil god was willing to show him a degree of respect. Among all the experts present, Bei Qi Starmaster was widely recognized as the only dependable protector. The second was Blood Orchid Ancestor, a plant life form with a solitary personality and a ruthless disposition. The million-kilometer region surrounding his territory was considered absolutely forbidden. Any living being foolish enough to enter without permission would immediately be killed, making him one of the most dangerous existences within the black-striped stone pillar space. However, the individual feared above all others was Rampaging Devil God of the Second Reincarnation Era. He was regarded as one of Universe Ocean's greatest fiends. Although his personal combat power was only comparable to that of an ordinary Universe Supreme Master, he possessed the terrifying Supreme True Treasure known as the Blood Ocean Devil Armor. This treasure could unleash endless waves of willpower attacks capable of affecting even Universe Supreme Masters. If an ordinary Universe Master came into contact with it, their consciousness would instantly collapse, leaving them incapable of resistance. What made Rampaging Devil God truly terrifying, however, was his temperament. He was unpredictable, skilled in disguise, and frequently changed his appearance while mingling among the cultivators of the space. No one knew his true appearance, and countless experts had unknowingly offended him throughout the years, only to meet the tragic fate of having their bodies perish and their Tao disappear forever. To adventurers throughout Universe Ocean, he represented their greatest nightmare. Under Swallowhawk Master's guidance, Luo Feng gradually familiarized himself with the structure of the black-striped stone pillar space and witnessed firsthand the terrifying foundations possessed by the strongest experts of Universe Ocean. Nearly 100 Universe Masters had permanently taken residence within this holy land. Most were top-tier figures whose names resounded across the heavens. Among them, 19 individuals had already cultivated their willpower to the absolute limit of a Universe Master. Even more astonishingly, there were 3 unparalleled geniuses whose willpower had already reached the level of a Universe Supreme Master. And among those 3 stood someone Luo Feng knew all too well. Clear Eye Master of the Divine Eye Clan. As one of the Divine Eye Clan's greatest prodigies, Clear Eye Master's willpower cultivation stood unrivaled among his peers. His foundation was profound, his methods were mysterious, and his willpower had long since reached the level of a Universe Supreme Master. Combined with the blood feud between humanity and the Divine Eye Clan, as well as the countless personal grievances shared between both sides, Clear Eye Master immediately became Luo Feng's greatest hidden danger within the black-striped stone pillar space. Yet Luo Feng remained calm. After more than 600 years of adventuring throughout Universe Boat, comprehending the Tao of secret engravings, surviving countless life and death struggles, and continuously tempering his willpower, his Tao heart had become as unshakable as stone. His willpower had long surpassed that of ordinary Universe Masters. Faced with this formidable enemy, Luo Feng displayed neither fear nor hesitation. Instead, he quietly settled into the core region of the black-striped stone pillars, preparing to continue his cultivation in silence.